Okay. So how's it feel to host the first Digital Dynasty R&B with Ballerstatus and myself? And what can people expect from some of your material that they're going to hear on this mixtape?
Well, first of all, man, it's an honor and a privilege, man. You know what I mean? First of all, I ain't, like I told you, I ain't no Trey Songz. I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm not KC from JoJo. I've never been the lead so that, even the R&B world could sit back and say, wow, I never heard him talk. I'm used to him singing on the music. The crazy thing is, I guess it's perfect for me hosting because all I get to do is talk some shit, and that's what I do in New Edition anyway. So it's an honor, man, and I think they just expect to hear, some good music, man, and hopefully the different moods that they go through listening to the Dynasty, the music selection, that, they feel good, man, and they feel like I'm credible to be here because on some real shit, I done rode R&B for 27 years, man. I'm not... no unofficial cat in this. And when you look in the Guinness Book of World Records, I got the most records sold of any R&B group in the game.
Nice. What other new projects other than Digital Dynasty are they going to see Mike Biv on?
Man, I just found out as we speak today, my boss, president of TNT, we just got the NCAA. So coming next year when they expand the teams, they'll be showing the games on TNT and TBS. So I just sent the text to the boss and said, Money, if you going younger and you not just doing the NBA playoffs, it's about time you unleash a young sportscaster. So God willing, I could be, the Ahmad Rashad for the young college kids that's getting in their heads and talking to them and breaking them down to the streets and picking who I think might go in the draft. That's one thing. I'm on some TV shit. I done did my Mike Biv talent show. It's in the hands of the television people, so I'm waiting to see who's going to pick that up to do that. And then I'm in the talks with my man, I call him Coach Mike, and I'm in the process of trying to go for the black version of the 2020 like Barbara Walters. I'm finding myself that in interviewing Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Mark Cuban and all of these heavyweights in the NBA, man, that not only do I like to be on the mic, I like to step away as the one being interviewed and be the one interviewing. And I get a kick out of talking to people, talking to them about things that they don't realize that I'm aware of. I enjoyed asking LeBron, why is it important that he hires a stylist from Jersey to come lay his clothes out a week in advance? And he looked at me like, how you know that? Because I do my research. I like talking to, the Jay Williams in Utah and asking him why his line is so crispy and why is it important that he leads the way with one of the crispiest hairlines, in the league. You know what I mean? It's amazing, man, when you ask somebody something they want to get off other than some basketball and statistic stuff. It shocks them because it makes them feel like you're into what they really want to get off.
Nice.
And I want to have a show that when someone sits next to me, they look at me like, Mike, how you know that? Or smile because it's like, yo, I've been waiting to answer that shit. Yeah, Money. The reason why I'm doing this show is because I've been waiting to get on some shit about myself. So I need to let my audience know that not only am I in tune with music, but I'm in tune with the real world and life. And I got questions, and I want to have a platform. And I like 2020. I always thought 2020 on Thursday was the hot shit. And I like that.
Nice. You're a very vital part of making the band. A lot of artist development with Day 26. When you were seeing them come together and things were starting to go full circle, being in the game so long, do you think that they had potential to be a legendary R&B group if, things went right with them?
Well, I'm going to be honest, man. I wanted to be Day 26's manager, and it was the first job I didn't get. I did a scene with them in Miami in that big-ass house on season 4, part 2. And I did a meeting with them like you would have in the meeting with the manager. And it never made it to television. But I basically told them that I haven't managed the group since Boys to Men. I've always been the president. But I would be honored to manage y'all, because I feel like you're only going to go two ways with this show. Either you're going to get a lot of exposure, or you're going to be a TV group. But I want to put you in the real world and make you a touring group. Because if you're not a touring group, you niggas is going to be broke soon as this shit gets off the finale. And just so happened, now that I look at it, what upsets me about it is I don't know really what went on with them and Puff and the inner workings of that, because, you know, the labels and, you know, managers and artists, there's always going to be things they got to work through. So I don't know what it is, but what was disappointing is when I got a call that Q wasn't in the group no more, and I felt like when I was on the show, I was a voice of reason for them, and I just don't feel good that they did all of this with 5, and they only really had that couple of projects, and now they're down to 4. You know, that to me should have been, you know, prevented. And that would have been prevented with somebody sitting in there talking to them about how it works to be in the group and keeping everybody's head cool. So, you know, yeah, that's my thing with them. Do I think they can sing and harmonize? I think they have great talent. But I could see what they lack is they just lack this somebody that, you know, should have got at them early, as opposed to coming in and benefiting from the TV. Should have went in there and put out them fires of the problems and shit.